I pulled some things together from this book too, and so let me explain the new dispensation for you, because that I think is important, and how that works. Enger was talking about the new dispensation, and he refers to a couple of verses in Ephesians that are really important. This is Paul's letter to the Ephesians, right? And so it's Ephesians 3, 8, and 9. Okay. And he says, that they may see what is the dispensation of the mystery which hath been hidden in the eternity in God. Okay, so Edinger says it is as though man's relation to this hidden mystery of God must be dispensed or administered. Okay, and so he says, in psychological terms, it means, I think, the provision of a worldview that relates man, the ego, to God, archetypal psyche, and promotes the smooth transfer of energy from one realm to the other. And he makes the comment, the Christian dispensation of this mystery is now largely exhausted. The new psychological dispensation finds man's relation to God in the individual's relationship to the unconscious. This is the new context, the new vessel with which humanity can be the carrier of the divine meaning. And then he says something very powerful. He says, in essence, the Jewish dispensation was centered on the law, or in the law. He says, in essence, the Jewish dispensation was centered in the law. The Christian dispensation was centered in faith. And the psychological dispensation is centered in experience, in the actual experience of the individual. And, you know, when you think about it, if you got a lot of people to think about the fact that we are actually the incarnation of this mystery, you know, whether you want to call it God or Allah or what, we're actually the carriers of it. And so when we were talking about a godlike decision that was beyond the written law, where you're actually deciding to break a written law, like not fully stopping at a stop sign, and so you're making an ethical decision to go through the stop sign without fully stopping. That's a godlike decision, okay? And if we understood that we're making godlike decisions all the time, that we're really the incarnation of God, I think people would think about what they're doing a little differently.
Think about what they're not doing.
Or think about what they're not doing differently, surely.